Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, what happened in the market today? Wha- Today I made two calls. So I bought two stocks, and I'm going to discuss about that later. And then I have two more stocks, and I'm going to add more to my portfolio. These are the three things that we're going to discuss today. So, what happened in the market today? So, Trump and the oil stocks are down today, and technology stocks are up today, and finance stocks are up today. So the reason for finance stocks are up today is there is no particular reason, but here is what happening. So right now, everything is going in a fast pace, but people are to couldn't catch up with the market. But how do you see 2026? In terms of my analogy, I would say technology will still have their momentum. It's gonna get more like 20% momentum for 2026, and the few other stocks, energy sector is going to transform, and it's gonna get some momentum there, and finance is also gonna get some momentum over there. So how do I see stocks and how do I invest in stocks when it's come to technology or finance or retail or gas, right? So if you want a simple strategy, I would definitely say buy monopolies or buy the companies that have more market cap. Example, so let's say when you say retail sector, right? Who are the major key players? Where do you want to go buy your groceries? So what are the two companies that you come to your mind? Walmart, Costco. If you invest any of these companies, no need to worry. And there are a bunch of companies. ShopRite, Stop and Shop, Target, you know, Whole Foods. There are X number of companies. But when I say about groceries, you only remember two major companies: Costco, Walmart. These are the two key players that you'll go to buy your groceries, right? So don't go outside these two stocks. If you want to protect your money, that's fine. Even if you didn't get like 40% return or 100% return, that's totally fine. But there are a lot of people who are getting more than 100% returns. But don't think like that. Think in this way. Think like Warren Buffett. Go in a so slow pace, but still you will keep moving. The people who are getting 100% return, they don't sleep well, they don't rest well, so they always have this fear: is my portfolio going to lose my money? So they will check every day their portfolio. Trust me, I have a couple of friends who invest into risky stocks, and they don't sleep well, and they check their portfolio every fucking day, and it's bothering them. So why you want to do that? You have a peace of mind, right? If you need to have a peace of mind, invest in major companies and forget about your money. It will grow for sure because these companies are running from very long time. They are professionally do their business, and they're well established business. Nothing to worry, right? So coming back to the example, so in retail sector, I'll suggest you two stocks: Walmart, Costco. When it's come to finance, what are the things that come to your mind when it's come to finance? You want to park your money, you want to use your credit cards. When it's come to credit cards, what are the company that comes to your mind? American Express. When it's come to bank, what are the companies that comes to your mind? Chase, Bank of America. Invest in Bank of America or Chase or MX. These are the three companies you can go for finance. Technology. When it's come to technology, what are the technologies that you use every day? So, do you use social media? Meta. It's a technology company. The second thing, do you use any computers like uh, you know GPUs or CPUs, something like that? AMD, Nvidia. If you use mobile, use Apple. If most of the people use Apple or Samsung, invest in Apple. Do you use any cybersecurity softwares? You have Palo Alto, you have CrowdStrike, you have Cisco, you have IBM. All these are companies. So you need to have 10 to 20 companies in one sector. Technology have two stock or three, not more than that. Finance have two or three, not more than that. Retail have two or three, not more than that. Computer software have two or three, not more than that. When it's come to computer software, you have bunch. You have Palantir, you have Salesforce, you have Oracle, you have Meta, you have Microsoft, you have Google. There are hundreds of companies. Pick top three. I use Google every day. I invest in Google and Salesforce. Salesforce, one of my colleagues use Salesforce, so I invest in Salesforce because Salesforce is doing great. That is the reason I'm investing in. So when it's come to technology, so I use GPUs, AMD GPUs because it's cheap and it's fast. So and they made a pretty good CPUs too. So that's the reason I'm investing in AMD, not any other stocks. I'm okay. I'm just enough with AMD. I'm just enough with Google. I'm just enough with Meta. Two stocks I picked from my computer science, two stocks I picked from technology, and one stock I picked from finance, which is MX. Retail, I invest in Walmart. Pharmaceutical, I invest in Eli Lilly or Amgen. Automobile, I invest in General Motors. Or if you want a stable, if you want to high risk, go for Tesla. That's how you pick the companies. These companies will give you average return of 18 to 20 average. Maybe it can the lower the very low ball will be more than 12%. Very high ball will be 30%. That's what you're gonna get. If you get every year 30% return, if you compound that return over the next 5 to 10 years, you make more money than the person who is getting 100% return in the stock. Trust me, you're gonna get more money compared to the person who makes 100% return in every single stock. That's why, that's how you will know how to invest. So that's how I invest my portfolio. So so today I made two calls. I bought MicroStrategy, I bought Nike. As I mentioned, I will bring my Nike portfolio to 8%. I made it. And the MicroStrategy, I bought MicroStrategy today, and today now it's almost 3.4%. I will bring this to 5%. Why I'm buying MicroStrategy? Because it's already down, right? The reason for buying MicroStrategy is I believe Bitcoin will reach to $1 million a coin. Not today. It will take a decade to reach there, or 2 decades. But if it's that, if I believe in that, I would definitely put my money into MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy have their own software, and at the same time, they also invest into Bitcoin. That is the reason I'm investing into MicroStrategy. So, if you see technology, I hold AMD, I hold Meta, right? I hold Google, and retail, I hold Walmart, and I hold Nike apparel sector, apparels. When it comes to automobiles, I don't invest into cars that sell. If the sales are down, the stock will down. But Uber, they make money no matter what. People has to travel. Not everybody have the car. People don't only use their car to travel. People use Uber or Lyft. Uber is the monopoly in this business. That's the reason I'm investing in Uber. The next thing is SoFi Finance. I invest in SoFi, and I'm going to add MX too, but not at the moment. Beverages. We have Coca-Cola, we have Pepsi, we have Monster, we have Celsius. We have a lot of brands, but I invest in Celsius because when it's come to beers, when it's come to soft drinks or hard drinks, so I recently started drinking Celsius. I really love those drinks. It's not too much alcohol. It's getting me my kick. At the same time, I can drink more. I don't drink with more calories. I'm not going to get tummy for that. So that is the reason I love Celsius. That's the reason I invest in Celsius. When it's come to technology, come e-commerce, I went for Amazon instead of Shopify. So Shopify is there too. It's one of the great stock out there. But Shopify is risky compared to Amazon. Amazon have their AWS business, at the same time e-commerce business, and they also have Whole Foods retail. So that is the reason it's like well diversified stock. So that is the reason I'm investing in Amazon. Kava, food industry. When it's come to food industry, I invest in Kava because it's a small scale company which is expanding rapidly, and it will become one of the unicorn. So that is the reason I invest in Kava and O Reality NLY. So these are the real estate stocks I invested because this offers very good dividend. At the same time, these are well stable stocks. So right now I was up to almost 12% in NLY and like 6% in O Reality. These are like almost more than 3% dividend yield they're paying me. So I'm getting around like $80 combining these both stocks. Next thing is streaming. We have Netflix, we have Hulu, I mean Disney. There are other Paramount, Warner Bros. But I invest in Fubo. Fubo is a small scale company which will become a unicorn. but not at the moment. It will take some time, but I believe it will become a unicorn. Fubo focus on sports industry, so that is the reason I invest in Fubo. The next thing is healthcare sector. I invest in UNH because UNH is the monopoly when it's come to insurance sector. So if UNH is down because of the CEO got killed by somebody else, so that is the reason the stock was down. Warren Buffett made a call on this and he invested into UNH, and I was very bullish on UNH too because the stock was really at low right now. Still, it should trade around 500 to 700. It's trading around like 350 to 400, less than 400. So that is the reason I'm invested in UNH when it's come to healthcare. I bought Eli Lilly, but I sold it because if the sales are down, people are gonna people gonna sell the stock. But UNH, it's not like that. So everybody need health insurance, right? Hey, it's the monopoly, so everybody need health insurance. Without health insurance, you cannot survive in US. So who's the monopoly here? UNH. So that is the reason I invest in UNH. Next one, beauty industry. You have Ultra Beauty, you have Estee Lauder, you have ELF. ELF, Estee Lauder. I invest two companies when it comes to beauty. I already made 45% return in EL. It's not a big money, less than 1%. ELF, I almost 2.85%. It is the cheapest beauty products sold by ELF. If you ask any ladies, they will definitely have elf products in their handbag for sure, at least one product. So that is the reason I invested in elf. And Alta, I was interested in Alta too, but this is like more risky, more reward stock compared to Alta. That's the reason I invested in elf. The next thing is Lululemon. Lululemon and Nike is my two stocks when it's come to apparel. So that is the reason I hold Lululemon too. Lululemon was way down. So let's do one thing. Let's diversify a little bit to Lululemon instead of putting all my money into Nike when it's come to apparel. So that's the reason I diversified it to Lulu, which got me 10% return. Nike haven't got me any return yet. If you see, no returns as of now. I was lost around like 0.73%, 73%, which is $36, not a big deal. So I had almost like 8,000, $5,000 worth, $6,000 worth of apparel sector. Next thing is TTD technology. Technology, I invested in TTD because TTD is growing and is less than 1%. It's not a big deal for me, and I don't need to think about the stocks that are under less than 1% are like a bets for me. They are not like investments. I do buy and sell these stocks. These are not for long term. These are for short term. The stocks that have more than 1% are for long term. I will hold these stocks for more than 3 years or max to 5 to 7 years. But the rest of the stocks that are under 1%, I will only, these are like bets for me. I don't hold. I take bets too, right? I don't want to. I want to some short term gains too. So these stocks will get me short term gains. So I don't sell stock that has more than 1%. If I believe in the stocks for like long term perspective, I will invest the stocks. I will keep investing into the stocks. So if you see my long term stocks, the only stocks that I was in losses is Nike, Meta less than 5%, and CRM less than 6%, 6%, and Fubo 15%, UNH 6%, and L Beauty 7%. And yeah, TTD is less than, but I want to increase this portfolio too. So this will get back to its fate. So that is what I believe, guys. So today I bought MicroStrategy and I bought Nike, as I mentioned. So I'm still bullish on MicroStrategy. I'm still bullish on Nike. So this is how I diversify my portfolio. And I have a couple of stocks in my watch list. If you see this, these are the watch list in my. These are the stocks that I'm in my watch list. I'm gonna buy or no. I was waiting for right opportunity at right time, so that's where I will buy the stocks. But at the moment, few of them are overvalued, few of them are undervalued. So undervalued stocks are deck out the deck. This stock is currently undervalued. HIMS is undervalued right now, and yeah, I couldn't think of anything. So PL is overvalued, Rocket Lab is overvalued. So these are like overvalued stocks, and people are bullish on space industry. So that's the reason people are they want to be early investors. But yeah, you could be early investor, but the fundamental should match with the stock price. So if they're not matching, I feel them are they're overvalued. So the Rocket Labs fundamentals was the stock price is not matching, so it is so too heavy price. So I don't want to buy right now, but I will keep watch these stocks. So yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. If you want me to review any particular stock, please feel free to add the ticker code in the comment section, and I'm going to review the stock, and I will talk about the stock. Until then, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Have a good day.